Alright you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is MUA J, and today's video is going to be a full face using drugstore makeup. So I'm going to be showcasing a lot of drugstore products that I enjoyed in 2020 and still enjoy. So these are products that I recommend, products that I use. So let's jump right in. I do have one or two new items to test, but generally the brand has impressed me enough for me to feature it in this video. So if you're interested in knowing more about some of my drugstore gems, then definitely keep on watching. Remember to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, guys. It's 2021. Let's get to 5K already. So turn on that notification, guys, so that you know when next I upload a video, and let's jump in. Alright, it's no secret that I am a Revolution whore. I love Revolution, XX Revolution, Revolution Glow, Revolution Pro, High Heart Revolution. Anything Revolution, I'm here for it. They've been impressing me time and time again, and I have been rocking with this brand from day one. So I do have quite a few Revolution products to show you guys in this video, because my 2020, when I looked through my feed, I reviewed a lot of Revolution stuff. So I did find a couple of gems that we're going to be using in this video, and some other products that are a little bit of a shocker to me, so it's going to be fun. First thing I've done is I've already moisturized my face, so we'll skip past that. Let me know if you guys want me to do a skincare version of this, because I did try a lot of skincare in 2020. So the first thing we're going to do now is the brows, okay? The first is the Revolution Soap Brow. Guys, if I tell you that this product is so inexpensive and so effective, trust me. So I did use this a lot, and we're going to be using this in the video. I also had the pleasure of testing out the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Gel, which looks like this. It's a clear gel, but obviously after doing the brows, it's kind of discolored my gel a little bit. So this is one that I recommend. The Beauty Crop is now available on Superdrug, so if you wanted to check them out, that's the best place to go. You can also go to their website. I think they do ship internationally, so definitely check them out. And recently I came across the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in black brown, which I will be using in this video. This is a new favorite that I recently found in the last month of 2020, so quite exciting. But my OG of OG brow pencils is obviously the XX Revolution XX Fine Brow. I went through 3 of these in 2020, I think 3 or 4. I definitely recommend this. This is such an amazing brow pencil. So I normally use the brow soap styler and a brow pencil to really get my brows in check. So for this video, we're going to use the brow styler and the Maybelline brow pencil. Let's get it. I know I look hella crazy, but trust the process. So I've just added a little bit of spray, just my setting spray in the brow styler. I'm using my spoolie to really get the product, and I'm going to pass this through my brows to give it the lift that I want. And it's going to look jacked up, but trust me, it's going to work. You can also use the brow styler first and then pass through your pencil. Well, for some reason I prefer doing it this way. See, I told you, trust the process. So I've just cleaned up my brows using concealer. We're going to use the same concealer as a base, so I'll wait till we get there. I'm just going to go ahead and do one eye off camera and then come back second eye, and we'll talk about the products that I use to create the eye makeup. So this is the eye look we're going to be creating today, and I'm going to teach you the easiest way to do a semi-cut crease smoky eye. Obviously we had to go with green. I love green. Green I featured a lot last year, so I thought we'd go for a green look today. So for my base, I'm going to use the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. Now this was well and truly slept on in 2020. I don't think a lot of people tried the Revolution bases. It's supposed to be, I believe, technically a dupe for the P. Louise bases, but I really love this one because it's so sticky and it grips onto the eyeshadow. The P. Louise bases sometimes can be a little bit wet and you have to give it a couple of seconds to dry, but this one, just apply and go. Eyeshadow today, I definitely wanted to feature this brand on my channel. I have used one of their mini palettes towards the end of last year, but they've really surprised. They really stepped up their quality. Their quality was good, but now I think it's fantastic, and that is BH Cosmetics. Like, BH Cosmetics did a thing last year. They came out with a series of mini shadow palettes like this. One was a blueberry muffin palette that I did a review and look here on my YouTube channel. They also came out with 2 Christmas palettes. I'm yet to use them, but they look fantastic. And this one is the avocado toast. You will see loads of tutorials and reviews already on YouTube showcasing this palette, but it's an all green color story with a mixture of matte and shimmer shades, and some of those shades are so foiled and very pigmented. It's crazy. Does have a mirror. It's such a handy eyeshadow palette, so we're going to be using this one today. And the first shade I'm going to go into is called Holy Moly, and off the bat it looks like a black, but it's like a green. It's a greenish black shade. I use a detailed brush to really concentrate my shadow starting from the outer corner, and I'm going to create like a half moon on my lid because I don't want it to be blown out. I kind of want it to be like a really smoked out outer corner. Start slowly dragging that into, not all the way into the crease, just halfway through the crease. Now to gently blend out Holy Moly, I'm going to go into Guac. Guac is a gorgeous green shadow, and I'm using a really detailed brush. This is the N6 brush from the Morphe Nikita collection. And I'm just going to start blending the edge of Holy Moly. Just a little bit at a time. I'm going to start bringing that into my crease a little bit. Next I'm going to go into Avo Toast. And I'm using a thicker blending brush. And this is the Nikita N5 brush. And I'm going to start blending it from my inner corner and just blending on top of Guac. Because the base is so sticky, I tend to just tap my shadow first and then start blending so that I don't have any dragging. And just start blending it. Just to blend out this portion of my eye, I'm going to use pink salt and a little bit of Avo Toast, and I'm using a detailed brush from Morphe. It doesn't have a name, but this is part of the Christmas collection. Morphe brushes is another, it's not a drugstore item, but a lot of the sales that they did was so inexpensive. I want to say that their brush sets were the best deals. I know there's still a few sale items lingering around. If you can get your hand on any of their brush sets, you will love. The quality is just really good. The base is so sticky, we don't need to add any other base. So now I'm going to pop lemon pepper in my inner corner, and then I'm going to pop Hass on top, right next to it, just to create this gradient effect. I'm going to use the shimmer shade to actually cut my crease. That's how buttery it is. So I'm going to start off with Hass because I'm going to use most of that on the lid. And I'm going to start cutting my crease with it. So because the shadow is so buttery, it just applies like a dream. It's so difficult trying to film this while still get it up close and personal to the eye. You can see how it's already creating that cut for me because the shadow is so buttery. I'm just going to flip my brush over and go into Lemon Pepper. I'm just going to go back into Holy Moly and just darken that outer corner a little bit more and along the lash line just the tiniest bit. That, you guys, is easy. So now we're going to move on to the face. So for my primer, I did get to try the XX Revolution primer. This comes in 2 different colors. So this is the Gold Elixir one. I love this because it's hydrating and it does grip onto my foundation really nicely. I do have a full review testing video up on my channel if you're interested in a little bit more. If you're interested in a little bit more detail about this collection. So we're going to be using this primer today. Just shake it up and go. While that's soaking into the skin, let's go on to cream contour. So this cream contour palette from Revolution is perpetually on sale now, and this is the Pro HD cream contour. You can see clearly which shade in this palette I use. I use this shade as a corrector and we're going to be using that today. But I'm also going to be reaching into these to cream contour. I don't generally cream contour, I'm more of a powder contour girl. But I'm feeling extra glam today, so we are going to cream contour. But this corrector, bomb. And this palette is so inexpensive. Just to show you how sticky my face is ready for the foundation. If I do this, you see how my finger is kind of stuck to my face a little bit. That's the kind of grip that I like when I'm applying my foundation. I'm going to just use that to correct the areas that I'm having a little bit more discoloration than usual. Color correction done. I don't want to set it because I don't want my base to be cakey. So we're going to go in with foundation. This foundation is by far my favorite drugstore foundation at this moment in time. And this is the XX Revolution. I forgot which one because I know it comes in this one and also in the luminous version, so I'll put it on the screen. I've got mine in shade FX 14.5. This is the matte version of it and I absolutely love it. Such full coverage, feels really comfortable on the skin, works well with all my primers, never gives me issues, looks expensive, and it performs beautifully. So I'm definitely going to be using this. Plus it has a pump applicator. It just has everything. It has everything I need and more, and I find myself reaching for it a lot. It just has such a nice thick consistency that just sits beautifully on the skin. So yeah, definitely foundation of choice. I'm so in love with the coverage. It's just really nice coverage. Perfect. It's gonna go ahead and cream contour with this guy. I haven't really used this before to cream contour, but I'm definitely looking at this shade, or maybe this shade. I think this shade. Just the cream contour. I really like this brush as well. It's not drugstore, but it's from Miller Plush, and it's their contour brush They're a black-owned indie brand. Perfect for cream, perfect for powder. And I really love how long the handle is. Really going carefully here because I don't really cream contour often. Don't want to overdo it. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in with my sponge. I think that might be better lighting. I realized that I was looking a little bit orange and a little bit dark, so I've increased the lights. Hopefully I look true to form, you know. So concealers. Now I've been loving two concealers. So I reviewed the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiant Under Eye Concealer in 2020. I do have a video dedicated to reviewing this, and I absolutely love this concealer. Full coverage, creamy, easy to blend out, doesn't crease. Definitely watch the video. But the shade that I have is C13, which isn't light enough. It's like my perfect shade. So to highlight a little bit, I like to mix in the Conceal and Hydrate from Revolution in C12. And I like to mix this particular one in because it is hydrating. And I've realized that I'm getting dry under eyes quite a lot. So, and I use powder to set my under eye. I don't bake, but still looks pretty dry sometimes. So I use these two. And then for my setting powder, unfortunately I didn't find any drugstore favorite. I mean, there were some drugstore powders that I used and I was okay with, but none that blew my mind. So I'm going to be using another setting powder off camera. Right, so I'm going to go back to my eyes now, and I'm going to use the Revlon So Fierce eyeliner, and this is in shade Midnight Mystery. You can see how much I've used. I really love these range of eyeliners. They come in blue, brown, red, green, I believe. They're so creamy, so inexpensive. I think is one of the best drugstore eyeliners that I've used ever, if not the best. So I'm just gonna apply. You can see how it just glides into my waterline, no pressure, and it just sits in there and it lasts all day. Like, I don't end up having panda eyes at the end of a night or something. So I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner and bring that down. I also like to apply it on my lower lash line and then smoke it out with an eyeshadow. And I'm going to go back into the avocado palette. I'm going to start off with Holy Moly, use that to blend out the eyeliner, and right underneath Holy Moly I'm going to use Guac as well. I'm just going to use the same brushes that I used and tap off any excess because we've done our base. I'm just going to take my time to do this. And on my lower lash line, I'm going to go back into Lemon Pepper and apply that to give me a nice shine underneath as well. Right, to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Black Opal powder in medium. This is not drugstore. I mean, really, what is drugstore anymore? Now that NARS and the rest of them, Fenty Beauty, they're all in Boots now, so you can't even call makeup that you find in Boots as drugstore. But this is an affordable powder in my opinion, and I'm actually almost done with it. This is in shade medium. I use this quite a lot because loose powder is easy to manage, but I tend to use it over the summer period because I'm a little bit warmer toned then. But we've not been out, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I'm just gonna use it ever so lightly to contour. If you're screaming it already at the telly, then you definitely watch my videos and you know I had to bring this baby out. This is the Revolution Pro Sculpting Bronzer in Enrobe. This is by far my favorite bronzer, period. High-end, drugstore, whatever, it's my favorite. And I am so in love with it. I use it so much. I am so shocked that I have not hit pan. I don't even feel like I've scratched the surface of this bronzer. For blush today, I have two potentials. One is a newly discovered one, and this is the Beauty Bay blush in Royal. I really love this. These bronzers, they're so cheap. I believe they're £3 or something. They're really cheap, inexpensive, come in a range of colors. And the other one is the one that I used a lot this year, and this is the XX Revolution in Jaded, which is an orange blush. This one goes better with this makeup, so we will be using this. Mascara of choice today is the Makeup Revolution 5D Lash Extra Dimension. This is supposed to give you really volumizing effect on your lashes and give you an instant lift. Really love the wand applicator. Before I use that, I'm going to create a wing liner, and I recently discovered the NYX Vanille eyeliner in black, and I am in love. I'm in love with how precise the applicator is and how black it is. So we're going to go ahead and apply this and then use the mascara. Can you believe I'm not even wearing falsies? This is all the mascara. Like, my lashes look long, full. How much? Forgot to mention, actually, this is the first time I'm using this mascara. Revolution have been putting out mascaras and I've been loving every one of them, so I definitely wanted to give this one a try, and gosh, I'm shocked. What? Look at my lashes, guys. Like, the liner isn't gonna let you see it, but honestly, yes. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna prep my lashes, and lashes of choice is from Love Your Mother. They're an indie brand. I really love their lashes because they're super inexpensive. I literally got these for £1 during the Black Friday sale, but normally their lashes are very inexpensive. You get different styles, different volumes, different lengths, and I love full lashes. So this is definitely where I've been spending my money. It's part of 2020. I've been buying lashes from this brand. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my lashes. In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to apply my highlighter. Highlighter of choice is the MUA Academy Light Luster Highlighter. This is a classic, and this one is in Golden Delights. I really love this one because it does blend into the skin, isn't chunky, doesn't have huge particles, and it just blends in beautifully. You can see I've also applied my lashes and the effect, the drama. I'm ready. 2021, girl, I'm ready for you. Look at that. It just blends in beautifully. So for my lips today, we're going to be going quite basic, quite nude. I'm going to use my favorite lip pencil. This is the MUA Academy Intense Color Lip Liner in Obsession. This is a brown, gorgeous lip pencil. Used this a lot in 2020. This is actually my second pencil. It's so creamy. Alright, so for my lipstick, I'm going to be using the Morphe matte lipsticks. I class this as affordable because I got them for £6 when Morphe was doing a sale. They normally retail for £12, but £6 I think is a fantastic deal, especially when Makeup Revolution lipsticks retail about £5 to £6, and you can get this for £6. The quality is amazing, and it comes in a wide range of colors. The one I'm going to use now is called Main Squeeze. It's a cool tone nude shade. These two together are a match made in heaven, honestly. And because I want a little bit of a gloss, I'm also going to use another lip product from Morphe, and this is the Morphe Madison Bear gloss. Is this a gloss or liquid lipstick actually? Anyway, this is the Morphe Madison Bear collaboration in Venus. These three together, beautiful. Alright, to set my face, I don't particularly have a drugstore or affordable setting spray because they all work the same. I didn't get to go out, so I couldn't test the longevity of it. However, the Morphe Luminous setting spray, if you can get it on a discount, then this will do you well, because this setting spray will just help to remove any cakiness, any powder, any excess powder on your face, and just give you that luminous finish. But if not, today I'm going to be using the Hyaluronic Fix because this is hydrating and hopefully will help settle down any extra powder or, you know, ashiness or anything coming through on my makeup. But I would definitely recommend this one. So I'm going to be using the Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. And this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? Like, I am obsessed with this look. Like, I feel like an aristocrat. Give me all your coins, honey. Yes, so this is my full face using affordable makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you spotted a few faves. Let me know what your faves are in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really did enjoy creating this look, and I hope you did enjoy watching it. So if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe on the way out. I really want to hit 5K before we hit spring this year, because honestly guys, it's getting ridiculous. I'm not even on 4K yet, and I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, or if you do enjoy my content, please make sure you subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. Turn on that notification bell so you know when next I upload. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll catch you in a future video. Remember, God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today, and Black lives will always matter. Let me just go and put my fro. This is real, by the way. This is real.